Mahoraga is the eight-handled sword, Divergent Sila Divine General, a powerful Shikigami in the world of Jujutsu. Specifically associated with the Ten Shadows technique, Shikigami are monstrous creatures summoned by sorcerers to serve as familiars. And Mahoraga is considered the most potent with this technique. It possesses unique abilities including adaptability to various attacks and strength to shatter concrete with a single blow despite being uncontrollable. Mahoraga is summoned in dire situations, serving as last resort for sorcerers like Megumi Fushiguro. The character plays a significant role in battles against cursed spirits, contributing to the intricate lore of Jujutsu world. In this video, we will unravel the mysteries surrounding around this powerful Shikigami, exploring its origin, abilities, and everything that makes Mahoraga a standout character in the Ten Shadows technique. So let's begin. Eight-handled sword divergent Sila Divine General Mahoraga is the most powerful Shikigami of the Ten Shadows technique. Shikigami are monstrous creatures resembling cursed spirits that are conjured to serve as familiars for Jujutsu users. Sorcerers who summon Shikigami to aid them in battle are known as Shikigami users. The Ten Shadows technique is an inherited technique passed down in Zenin family. Using shadows as an intermediary, this technique allows the user to summon 10 different Shikigami. When someone inherits the Ten Shadows technique, they receive 2 divine dogs. Other Shikigami can be summoned with an exorcism ritual, where the user must defeat the Shikigami in order to make them submit. Once dominated, the Shikigami are under full control of their master and can be summoned using shadow-graphing hand signs that create a shadow puppet of their respective familiar. Throughout its entire history, no user of the Ten Shadows technique has been able to tame Mahoraga. Mahoraga is conjured by the user using an incantation that recites, "With this treasure I summon." Before invoking the Divine General's name, rather than forming a shadow puppet with their hands to manifest the Shikigami, the user simply extend both arms forward at a slight upward angle with their fists closed. Shikigami itself is a towering muscular humanoid figure with 4 wings protruding from its eye sockets and a tail-like appendage extending from the back of its head. Hovering just above this is a large 8-handled wheel that rotates as Mahoraga responds to a new stimuli. Furu's incantation of the 10 sacred treasures and this wheel represent a complete cycle and harmony. Mahoraga also sports black hakama bottoms and a white sash around its waist to cover most of its lower body. The Divine General possesses the ability to adapt to any and all phenomena. If it is injured by a particular attack, the 8-handled wheel will turn, allowing it to adapt. If its adversary uses the same technique again, Mahoraga will counter it. This works offensively as well, attacking to efficiently break through its opponent's defenses. Finally, Mahoraga has the strength to shatter concrete or to hit someone through multiple buildings with a single blow. It also wields the Sword of Extermination, a blade attached to its forearm that is enveloped in positive energy, making it especially effective against cursed spirits. Mahoraga is the uncontrollable Shikigami in the history of the Ten Shadows technique. It has never been tamed or commanded like other familiars in the history of entire Zenin family. However, users of the Ten Shadows technique can summon it in an attempt to exorcise it at any time. Other people can be included in the ritual, but defeating the respective Shikigami will not allow the Ten Shadows technique user to use them. Generally, this would be considered an impractical summoning. Nevertheless, Megumi believes this is an ace in the hole, his last resort in the most threatening situation. By summoning Mahoraga and forcing his opponent to participate in the ritual, Megumi can take this adversary down with him. Megumi Fushiguro twice reconsidered summoning Mahoraga before ultimately doing so after being severely injured by Haruta Shigemo in Shibuya. They would have been quickly killed if Sukuna had not shown up. Megumi was already injured, so a single strike from the Shikigami was able to put him in a state of suspended death until the ritual ended. Sukuna arrived and healed Megumi, deciding to save the young sorcerer for his own plans. The King of Curses admitted Mahoraga was quite strong, capable of adapting to his moves and counter-attacking. Its initial attacks didn't work on Sukuna and it suffered heavy damage from his dismantle technique. Once the wheel on its head turned the first time, Mahoraga was able to send Sukuna crashing through numerous buildings using his curse energy rather than positive energy. It was able to see and deflect dismantle the next time Sukuna attempted to use it. Mahoraga's adaptability is not limited to specific moves but all related techniques. Sukuna believed Mahoraga could have adapted slashing attacks in general after experiencing dismantle. To counter Mahoraga's rapid regeneration, it must be defeated by a different attack than what has previously injured it. Sukuna won the fight by using Malevolent Shrine, which is Sukuna's domain expansion. Befitting its name, Malevolent Shrine constructs an environment centered around a small, disfigured Buddhist shrine, vaguely resembling a Shini Udo, that has been resorted to instead enshrine demons. It is surrounded by dark-colored water and horned bull-like skulls on the ground. The roof also has horns coming out of it, along with human skulls that hang down from it. The 4 entrances to the shrine are formed by large, grotesque mouths, complete with a human-like teeth and tongues. Malevolent Shrines' guaranteed hit ability can be made to relentlessly slash apart anything until nothing but dust remains. Of what has caught in the effective range via Sukuna's 2 types of slashing attacks, Cleave and Dismantle, which only cease when the domain is disengaged or Sukuna is so badly injured he cannot sustain the domain anymore. Sukuna can set which of the 2 attacks to use against specific types of targets, such as using Dismantle for inanimate objects and Cleave for subjects with cursed energy. Sukuna is a master of domain expansion, and his Malevolent Shrine is equally refined as Satoru Gojo's Unlimited Void. Capable of overpowering the vast majority of domains, with the power of only 3 fingers, Sukuna effortlessly cut a finger bearer, a special grade cursed spirit, to pieces immediately after opening Malevolent Shrine. Sukuna only expanded his domain against the finger bearer to display true Jujutsu. Sukuna unleashed Malevolent Shrine and decimated Shibuya during his battle with Mahoraga. In order to overwhelm Mahoraga's adaptation ability, Sukuna used his domain to unleash a torrent of slashing attacks over a 140-meter radius. He set Malevolent Shrine to target anything within range with cursed energy using Cleave and used Dismantle for inanimate objects. This not only injured Mahoraga but massacred numerous civilians. Sukuna has the divine ability to expand his domain without closing the barrier. This creates a binding vow due to allowing an escape route from the domain that enables him to expand the effective range of the guaranteed hit up to a maximum radius of nearly 200 meters. In Shibuya, Sukuna narrowed his domain's range down to a radius of 140 meters in order to avoid hitting Megumi Fushiguro. Unlike other domains which operate with an outer shell like Unlimited Void and can be cancelled if the shell is destroyed, Malevolent Shrine cannot be destroyed by any normal means because of the lack of an enclosed barrier. The only way to effectively destroy Malevolent Shrine is to injure Sukuna to the point where he can no longer maintain the domain. And he used it to relentlessly slash the Mahoraga before finishing it off with another method, a powerful flaming arrow that incinerated the Divine General. And that was the video, everyone. As we conclude our exploration of Mahoraga, the 8-handled sword Divergent Sila Divine General, we hope you have gained deeper insights into the formidable Shikigami and its role within the 10 Shadows technique. And if you want to know about who is Kenjaku and his origin and abilities, then you can check out this video where I have explained everything in detail. Thank you.